For me, it will be think big, start small. That is how I've always done everything I do. Those folks around me will always tell you the same thing. That's my mantra. Think big and start small. Look for the low-hanging fruits. Like you said, find something that you're passionate about, something that you enjoy. If you want to start a podcast, let's just say, and you're good at cooking, start the podcast and enjoy the cooking. You just keep on cooking and show us how to make nice jollof rice and all that great stuff. And if you want to do healthy eating, show us how to eat healthy, especially if that's what you're doing. If you want to start a podcast and you're into fitness, for instance, don't wait until you've got all the ducks in the row. Just go out there and start recording yourself, exercising or doing anything in that space when it comes to fitness, and hopefully put it out there on social media, use the right platforms, and people will just begin to follow you gradually. And always start with your inner circle. I always say that.
Yeah.
They won't support you, they might not buy from you, but start with them, because you learn all the things you need to learn when you start doing business with people around you, because they won't have any regards and respect for you until you now blow. That's my guy. And that guy is so lucky. That has to bust his behind to get to what he wants to get. And so that helps us to build those processes. If you want to change a process in business, don't start looking to say, hey, I'm going to start off this big transformational process. You're going to lose everyone. Just go back into the group, inspire your team, look for something slightly small and tweak that process, right? And just stay with it. That simple thing that everybody does every morning. Check your emails, check your emails, or go onto the platform, sign up and say that you came to work, whatever it is. And then gradually that process now becomes very transformational and you see the impact.
I tell you, I tell my team all the time, just copy and paste, make it your own. So even when you're copying and pasting, you're owning it, and that's where the tweaking comes in. What does this guy do that, I know I can't do, but I can do this other thing? So inculcate what you can do into that process. Something I also forgot to mention is, find somebody who's gone ahead of you. It may be your age mate, it may be somebody a year older, but find a mentor, somebody who's done it better, who's gone and made the mistakes they've made, so that you can have guidance. A lot of times, as human beings, we're too prideful to come and stoop to anybody to say, mentor me, carry me along.
Bro, I don't know about that pride, man, because you see, that pride they keep us.
I tell people, all can never catch you. That's why pride they owe you.
I said your pride. One of my pastor's friends was preaching many years ago in Nigeria, and I heard him, and that is topic. He says, people cannot help your image. If people think you're good, and that's the image you give out, then as long as they're concerned, you're good.
Yes.
People can't help your image, but people can help you if you go to them and say, hey, see my situation. The problem is, who are you speaking to, right? If you speak to the wrong person and they now, create extra wahala for you, or they take your business out there, then that's the problem altogether. But if you find someone that you really, really feel that this person has your best interest at heart, my suggestion is go to the person, sit down with them, and let them mentor you. Mentoring sometimes could just be you guys having coffee and he's gisting and you're paying attention. I have mentors in 4 different sectors of my life, right?